Arkansas overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump, but now his tariffs are crushing its farmers. Watch.
And it's so bad that many are facing
On
bankruptcy.
today's episode of Fuck Around and Find Out for MAGA, Arkansas. The farmers in Arkansas.
People who say no handouts just lined up for a handout. Now tell me why farmers in Arkansas are standing outside.
Schaffner, the sixth generation.
Farmers in Arkansas are not realizing that racism is expensive. They thought that pulling up whiteness was a way of life. They don't even realize that they do not benefit from it and they do not do it as part of a practice. White people in white culture has never been...
So are we all laughing at these farmers from Arkansas that had the fucking nerve to vote
1 to 3 farms. 1 out of every 3 farms going out of business right now.
Representative and farmer herself.
1 to 3 farms. 1 out of every 3 farms going out of business right now.
Representative and farmer herself, Deanne Vaught, explains the message her and other agriculture leaders discussed during Tuesday's public meeting in Stuttgart. They say it's a tough situation for farms, many of which have been around for decades.
The heartache of having to decide if I can carry on with the 5th generation farm or the 4th generation farm, and knowing that it lands on me if I don't move forward. That is a lot for a farmer to carry on their shoulders.
Now, despite a recent report from the U of A Systems Division of Agriculture showing net farm income expected to rise 22% this year, experts like Jeremy Ross say the math on the ground tells a different story.
At $10 and you harvest a 55 bushel crop, that's $550, and it costs you $580 to put that in, then you're $30 in the hole.
Meaning many farmers are operating at a loss with debts that carry over year to year.
The truth is, it doesn't really matter what you grow. You are projected to lose money on an acre, really no matter what you've planted on it.
Brandy Carroll with the Arkansas Farm Bureau Federation says inflation, tariffs, and global conflicts have all driven up costs, while crop prices remain depressed. And while experts say the Big Beautiful Bill Act will provide $66 billion in new farm investment starting in 2026, Carroll says by then it's too late.
And so they're facing a really hard choice right now, how to keep their families on their farm and how to maintain their way of life. And so there will be a lot of people making really...
I want us to be so clear on this because I want to talk about Arkansas farmers. Arkansas are now at the end, at any farm that is producing soybeans today or now, it's being destroyed. They are losing nuts because there's no more buying of soybeans in from them. China has been buying up to 60% of the soybeans, but now China has shifted to Brazil and Argentina.
Okay, am I understanding this correctly? China used to buy over 60% of soybeans from American farmers. And then Trump said, yeah, we're going to put 100% tariffs on those, China. And China was like, whatever, we're going to go over here to Argentina and buy soybeans from Argentina. And Argentina's like, oh, hell yeah, come on, China. Buy as much soybeans as you want from us. We got you. Meanwhile, because of that, farmers are losing money, they're losing their farms, they're committing suicide. It's really bad. American farmers are suffering really bad right now, which in turn, American people are suffering. So then Argentina says, oh shit, we're kind of struggling. We don't have a lot of money to make this happen. And so Trump's administration says, yeah, you know what? We do have billions of dollars of taxpayer money sitting here. Let us give you billions of dollars to grow your soybeans to sell to China. Woo! Woohoo! Woo! Eeh. Make America great again. By the way, if you want all the finer details of who's involved in all that decision making and why that's happening, go to Kelly of Indiana, go to her TikTok page, and she'll tell you all the names involved. Woo! Have a great day, Americans, while you keep getting fucked and fucked harder up your ass because of this current administration.
So, if you have been farming soybeans for some times, now you are harvesting, you want to be able to sell even a single thing to the Chinese. Remember, soybeans is the staple food in China. That's how they depend on it so much. So if they wanted to buy it from you, they would have bought it. But guess what? Brazil and Argentina is selling to them on a very, very affordable price.
Oh man, you guys are gonna love this one. You know, China used to be the #1 buyer of U.S. soybeans. Decades of trade, billions in revenue. Rural communities built around that demand. And then this year, we all know, 0 purchases, not 1 fucking bushel. They ghosted us and went shopping in South America. Argentina was broke, their economy on life support. So Washington, led by Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, decided, let's step in with a massive bailout. We're talking billions of U.S. taxpayer dollars. America first, right? The pitch? Keep Argentina stable. Keep them in our orbit. Keep global markets calm. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but the very next move that Argentina made, well, they dropped their export tariffs on soybeans. That instantly made their crops cheaper on the global market, and guess who fucking pounced? China. They bought up Argentina's beans by the fucking boatload, exactly when they should have been buying ours. Do you see where this is going? Now, this is where it gets juicy. This isn't just speculation. We saw it on Scott Bessent's own phone. A leaked text from Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins spelled it all out. We bailed out Argentina yesterday. They sold a bunch of soybeans to China. Soy prices are dropping, and this is going to give China more leverage on us. That's not some outsider ranting. That's a cabinet member admitting that the U.S. just financed its own fucking competition. This administration seems to have the worst luck with texting. Now, the results of all this? Now, that's our American farmers getting screwed twice. Our Trump voting Republican American farmers getting fucked over twice. The first stab, Trump saying, here's all these tariffs. China saying, fuck you, we're not going to buy any goddamn soybeans. And the second stab is their own government paying Argentina to undercut them. While Wisconsin farmers are up there staring at silos full of fucking unsold beans, Washington is out here writing checks to Argentina so they could steal the very market our farmers fucking built. It's betrayal. Betrayal dressed up as foreign policy. Sure sounds like America first to me. China played us, Argentina used us, and Washington paid for the fucking show. Farmers don't need more speeches about having their backs. They need a government that stops handing knives to their fucking enemy.
This is the truth, the cause of your own president, your own mistake you made by voting for Trump and giving him power to roll over you. This is Global Tales. Subscribe, share, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me your view. Give me your thoughts about what is happening and where will you take all those kgs of soybeans. They will rust. They will just spoil, throw them away, or you will give them to the street kids that are living in the US. I have your clips. Watch them and come back and comment on them. Till then, prepare your thoughts and give me in the comment section. Tell me this is this, and Kifa do this. I want to be doing the best videos for you.
So the people who say no handouts just lined up for a handout. Now tell me why farmers in Arkansas are standing outside with their hands out again, begging Uncle Sam for money. See, when it's regular people struggling, rent too high, groceries too ridiculous, can't afford health care, the answer is always from these people: stop complaining, stop asking for handouts, and pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Farmers in Arkansas are crying out to the feds for stimulus money like it's open mic night. And look, I get it, because times are hard everywhere. But when you plant your crops, raise your cattle, take on the risks of farming, wasn't that a personal business decision? So why is it on me and you to make sure that that decision keeps paying out? Because see, when you and I make bad decisions, government doesn't cut us a check to make it right for us. Now, let's connect the dots here a little bit. These are the same people voting for the same politicians who say government is the problem. Yet as soon as the tractors stop running and their profits dry up, government magically turns into a solution for them. Ain't that funny and ironic? The question is, do we owe farmers any help? Or do they need to practice what they preach? Figure it out. Tighten that belt. Leave taxpayers out of it. Because last I checked, it's really not our problem to fix somebody else's gamble.
Arkansas farmers are begging Trump to come through and help them, federal government, to come through and help them. Because the government should intervene in this whole story. But I have a question for you. Anybody from Arkansas? Trump is the one amending every law for how much you should suffer. Trump is the one. This is not about the economy of America. No, this is control of government. Trump is in control of everything. Trump is taking care of everything. Trump is the one amending those laws that you're suffering. Trump is the one who is raising tariffs high for them to come and buy your product. So, how much does Trump care about you? Not even a single bit. Because if he was caring about you, and I know that buying soybeans from you to China brings something to the economy of the states, he should have never given authority of raising tariffs for Chinese. So, people from Arkansas, they are stressed, they are devastated because they are now at the edge. They are losing everything. You have been working for those products for a couple of months, but now you have no one to sell to. So I mean that you have been doing a zero work, nothing. But it's not because you have been doing a zero work, it's because of the Trump's tariff that he is amending to you guys. This will take long, this will devastate you, this will frustrate you, but Trump is the one doing all this thing for you. Leave it here, I'll come back with more comments.
Farmers in Arkansas are not realizing that racism is expensive. They thought that pulling up whiteness was a way of life. They don't even realize that they do not benefit from it and they do not do it as part of a practice. White people and white culture has never been inclusive. It is by nature exclusive. They do not share a common interest. They share a common enemy. The whole point is to hold the line and keep brown and black, and I guess I have to be specific and say yellow, out of their communities, away from their businesses, away from their everything that they hold dear. You do not need a college degree to walk out on your own farm and see that everybody who works the jobs that nobody wants are brown and black. You knew that. And you knew that voting for this person would remove those people. In fact, I don't think these people are even asking for money from the government. I think they're asking for workers. I think all of this would clear up if they rounded people up and dropped them off at their farms. I think that's really what they want. The thing about it that pisses me off even more is that I have no answer as to how to change a racist from a racist into something else. They will not learn their lesson. In fact, they'll keep getting slapped by situations like this over and over and over and never realize it's because their culture has no actual value of keeping them together and keeping things afloat. It's just about keeping people better than you below and keeping the people above you high so that you can stay where you're at. Let's not forget, Trump was president before this, and he had done similar things. And there were similar results then. There were farmers complaining about losing their businesses. This has always been an issue. Every time a Republican becomes president, this happens. Even when they become governor, this happens. They ran a dry run with DeSantis when they cracked down on immigration there, and then all of the Hispanic workers left the construction sites, and it was so hard to build a house. People couldn't renovate their houses. That happened. They knew all of this, and they did it anyway. What hurts the most is because they're a part of our society, because they're a part of our communities. If we allow them to fall, we will have a food desert crisis. We will have not enough food for 300 million Americans. And it pisses me off because they don't learn their lesson, and they never will. As much as you and I would like to leave them behind, they will never figure out their wrongdoings. They could go their whole lives and then meet one brown or black person and then go, you know what, maybe they're not that bad. That's the closest that we'll get to them realizing anything. And that they're not that bad means I can leave this person around my grill, but never around my daughter.
I guess this is the longest time I've had white people crying, regretting, being clear that they are regretting voting red. This is the first time I've had them crying for the longest time, with no response, no positive answers. Nothing that was promised is not happening to them. It is the opposite of what he promised. They are seeing fire in the... Like now, they are seeing America as hell. It's hell now. So it's up to them to think of something else. It's that to shift, sell your land, move to another country for you have some good life, but it will cost Americans so much. Economy is skyrocketing. It's scary. It is shooting every single day. Every single day, Trump comes with a new tariff. Every single day, Trump's making you suffer in your own country. I don't know how much to say about that. This is Global Tales. Subscribe, share, leave a comment. Give me a thought. What do you want me to do best? I want to be doing the best video for you. Tell me, what should I do the best for you to watch my videos? I want to be the best person you will ever come here and watch and like my video. So, till then, subscribe, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like my video. Peace be with you. I'm out.